Hey gang, this is John Newton, aka Snap-on John 100, and I'm back in New York for the next few months, and so I just thought I'd go out and go for. I think you'll enjoy this. Come along with me. While we're walking along here, I just wanted to point out this dead vine stuff is called swallowwort. This is stuff that I would put towards the base layer. What I like to do is put grapevine bark on the bottom for a real woody material that burns for a longer time, and then this stuff right on top of it because it's got a lot of fine stuff, but these stems also burn for a while, so it makes for a good long burn time. Then you put on top of this, you put your main shredded cottonwood bark or yellow poplar inner bark or basswood inner bark, that kind of shredded bark, or other fine shredded materials. And it's real plentiful along here, all along. I'm going to try to split this down. It's already got a split right here, so I'm just going to follow that. Okay. Pretty nice straight grained stuff. The pack I'm using today is a kind of a Frankenstein pack. That's a military external frame. It was a generation after the Alice pack, and it's got a plastic frame. It's the Gen 4 frame. The first two generations of this frame, I guess, had breakage problems. And then they modified the Gen 3, and the Gen 4 supposedly can run over with a truck and it won't break. I kind of have my doubts, but I'm also not going to put 100 pounds in there. I guess they were overloading them too. But I ordered this in parts. I got the frame and the straps and the waist belt together, and then I put a couple of canteen pouches right here. I got a couple of canteen pouches here that I put on it. And on the sides, on each side is what's called a sustainment pouch, and it's got a huge amount of room. These two pouches on the sides are designed to hold 4 MREs. I'm not sure. It looks like you could put more than that in there, but that's about what they're saying. The bottom here is is big enough for the military sleep system to fit in there, and then and it's separated from the top compartment. I don't have hardly anything in there, so I've just kind of got it compressed. Let's see if I can back up anymore. But so far, it's working out pretty well. It's real heavy-duty construction. Big, giant YKK zippers. I mean, they're huge. And real sturdy. And I'm not sure what the weight is of it, but you can get these on eBay for fairly inexpensively. In fact, these are all new components, and the whole thing was quite a bit under $100, I think. But it's real comfortable, and I'm just kind of experimenting with it. I'm just out here exercising because it's such a beautiful day, and so I thought I'd come out here and try to make a bow drill set. I'm going to be using this well-loved Pathfinder Scorpion knife that one of my really good friends, Jamie Burleigh, loaned me while I'm waiting for mine to be manufactured. And so I'm just going to be carving a bow drill set with it. I'm not sure how much time I'm going to have, but I just wanted to come out here and get some exercise, and I thought I'd have something to do and practice with this new camera. And I just want to say thank you, Jamie. If you guys don't know him, he's somebody you want to get to know. He was a lead instructor for the Pathfinder School. He's one of the kindest, most genuine men I've ever met, and he's just a joy to be around. And you can just meet him within 10 minutes. You feel like you've known him your whole life. He's just that type of individual. And Dave is very lucky to have found somebody like that. And I'm feeling blessed to be able to call him my friend. So thanks again, Jamie. I'm gonna just try to cut this down. Oh, this before I start, this knife is a 1/8" thick 1095 hard carbon steel. It's got a Scandi grind and a G, not G10. Yes, I think these are these are G10 scales. 2 brass pins and a brass lanyard tube. Very ergonomic. Get up a little closer. It's full tang, very ergonomic grip. It really fits my hand pretty well, and you can see there's a lot of space there. My hands are probably medium to large size. I've got kind of short fingers, but palm of my hand is about normal large size glove. So this wood is a little pithy, I think, but I'm just out here playing and enjoying the weather, and I just wanted to experiment with my new camera and this microphone, and that's one of the reasons why I got this camera. It's a Canon, especially for today. Today is a perfect day to practice with this because it's extremely windy because it's unseasonably warm here, and because of that, it's like major wind. I'm going to stand up for this so I can. My camera just fell over because I knocked it with my cord that I'm not used to yet. So This vine right here is called swallowwort. It makes good tinder material. So I'm going to collect some of that. You want to make sure you get the stuff that's growing up high, because that's got the least amount of moisture in it. Also, take advantage of anything that you find. This happens to be a bird nest that I just found on the ground. That's really great material. That's like supreme tinder material. Cattail is another resource you don't want to pass up. So I'm going to grab a couple of cattail heads. Here's just an example of the conditions we have today. It's been raining a lot, so there's lots of mud around, so everything is kind of damp. Any place that you're blessed with wild grapevines, their outer bark, as you can see it fluffing off right here, makes excellent bird nest base material. In my experience, I haven't found it very good at taking a spark, but once you've got flame, it burns really well, and so I like to use it for the base of my bird's nest. Hey gang, obviously this is a different day. I had a catastrophic incident with my camera, and the cord that attaches the external mic attached to me and the camera, and getting it wrapped around my leg and pulling the camera over into the mud face down. So that abruptly stopped the video. I'm still going to splice that in because it's kind of comical, but obviously this is going to be a new trial of working with the Scorpion and making a bow drill set, and enjoying the rest of the day. Stay with me. I'll try this all over again. Pathfinder Scorpion. Try to keep this wood up off the ground. Closer to bring the camera a little closer. Right. The handle feels really good, especially with gloves on. like I said before, I want to reiterate, this is on loan from Jamie Burleigh of the Pathfinder School. He's a lead instructor there, and he's one of the nicest human beings I've ever met. He's somebody that, like, once you've talked to him for 10 minutes, you feel like you've known him your entire life. And he just, I don't know, the best term I can use is he's loving. He's a loving person. You feel like he really cares about you as an individual, and that's rare these days. Very rare. And I just want to thank you, Jamie, for loaning me this knife. He's loaned it to me because I ordered one, and I was in the Pathfinder store talking to him and having to meet my wife, and she wanted to give this to me for a Christmas present, and they didn't have any, and there was a waiting list, and he couldn't just stick me ahead of anybody else, because that's not right, which I wasn't trying to get him to do that, but it was one of those things that they will not take your money if they don't have them in stock. You get an email, and then it's a first come first serve basis, which is most fair. And so he just excused himself, and he came back with this is his personal one, and he just said, you can take this and use it for as long as you need to. So once again, Jamie, I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. That was really a wonderful gesture. Thank you. Ergonomics of the handle are really good. It's black and red micarta. It has black and red micarta scales. It's basically designed off of the more black design, which is a tried and true blade shape. That should work. This is a piece of basswood, by the way. And let's see here. Oh. I'm marking this hearth board. I'm putting the drill or spindle on the very edge of the hearth board, and then I'm marking where it's very center of it. And then I'm bringing the drill back to the edge of where that center line is, and then I'm marking the very center of that spot, which sounded complicated, but what I'm doing is I'm just going back 1.5 diameters from the edge, so that the when I get my divot, it should be a half of drill width away from the edge. And that doesn't always turn out. It basically depends on how consistent the wood is. There's always soft spots in it, and sometimes where you think you got it perfect, it ends up creeping too close to the edge. If it's too far back, it's okay, because you can always shave off the front. Okay, that looks about right. Okay, once again we load the bow by going from the inside up through. This is going to be the part that's down, so we go up through and then we twist it back on itself. What I do is I brace the bow against my thigh or stomach, someplace to go on my body, and then I just kind of roll it back and twist it there. Okay, that's very tight now. And all I'm doing now is I'm just marrying this spot. So I'm just drilling it in to find out how it's gonna. I'm just drilling it to marry the two together so that the divot matches the end of the spindle. Now all I have to do is I'm going to shave this away a little bit, and then I'm going to put a notch in it.